Or WWE 2K25 Universe mode, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are on the 4th and final week of December, and we are off the heels of the final main roster PLE of the year, WWE Roadblock End of the Line, a joint production of Raw and SmackDown. And this is the final Monday Night Raw of the calendar year, as we are on the road to the Royal Rumble, which takes place at the end of January of next year, streaming live on YouTube in the brand new year of 2K26. And before that, we've got the day one edition of Monday Night Raw, also taking place in January, earlier in the month. And with all that being said, and before we kick off the action, go over the match card and stuff like that, it is time to look at some of the superstars in this week's power rankings on Monday Night Raw. We're going to go over the first 10, the top 10 superstars of Monday Night Raw. Coming in at number 10 is the current World Heavyweight Champion, main event Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre in the number 9 spot. Iyo Sky at 8. CM Punk at number 7, Sami Zayn at number 6, Zoe Stark at number 5, Braun Breaker at number 4, The Ring General Gunther at number 3, the Empress of Tomorrow Asuka at number 2, and the current Women's World Champion Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day at number 1. So that was some of the superstars of this week's power rankings for Monday Night Raw this week in Universe mode. And it is time to run down the entire match card. We kick off Monday Night Raw this week with some women's division action, as Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day takes on Iyo Sky of Damage CTRL. Liv Morgan retained her Women's World Championship against Iyo Sky at Roadblock End of the Line on Saturday, this past Saturday, a couple days ago. And that match ended with Liv retaining her championship against Iyo in a lackluster match with a lackluster result. Very lackluster of a championship matchup. But this time is a non-title match between Morgan and Sky. Some more action on Monday Night Raw. And just our next matchup, main event Jey Uso versus Dirty Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day. And some more women's division action. Akira Yuri takes on Alba Fire in women's division action as well. And more women's action on Monday Night Raw, this time in the form of a tag team match. Representing Damage CTRL, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, take on Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. And the action doesn't stop there on Raw, as the Ring General Gunther takes on the Second City Saint, the straight edge superstar CM Punk, in one-on-one action. And in the middle is the special guest referee, Gunther's right-hand man of Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser. And more women's division action. Scarlett representing the Final Testament faction led by Karrion Kross, as she takes on the Eradicator, the Nightmare Mommy herself, and the ever so dominant Rhea Ripley. And more one-on-one action. On the men's side, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, takes on the man once called the Underdog from the underground, and a man with a never say die attitude, Sami Zayn. And the main event, and our final women's matchup of the show, as Trish Stratus, the Hall of Famer, the multi-time women's champion, a 7-time champion at that, as she takes on the current women's Intercontinental champion, Kairi Sane, with the latter's championship on the line. Who will close out the final Raw of the calendar year as the new women's Intercontinental champion? Will it be Trish Stratus, who becomes the new women's IC champion? Or will the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, retain her championship and not only close out this week's Monday Night Raw, but close out the final Raw of the year? All that remains to be seen. And before we kick off the action, if you're new to this very channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And since we are live right now, feel free to reply in the chat too. And with that being said, time to kick off Monday Night Raw with some women's division action. Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky. It is time to kick off Monday Night Raw, folks. The final Monday Night Raw of the calendar year. And here comes the Judgment Day's very own Liv Morgan and the current Women's World Champion.
With awful taste.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Peak competitor. Just when you figure Liv out, she changes everything.
Yeah, Liv actually ditched her sense of entitlement and got to work. Now, look at her. She's a top competitor.
Liv Morgan is in the ring and has made her entrance and is ready to go, as you see there, folks. And here comes the woman she'll be facing in this opening contest here on the final Raw of the calendar year. Here comes the genius of the sky, the always fearless Iyo Sky.
Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
Iyo Sky is a superstar who's always willing to push the envelope. She's absolutely fearless in the ring.
Yeah, Iyo's attacks and recklessness are definitely to be feared.
And guys, I hope Santa was good to you this morning.
Oh, he's always good to me, Cole. Though I'm pretty sure Saxton ended up with coal in his stocking.
Iyo Sky is in the ring, has made her entrance too, and here we go. Women's division action to kick off the final Raw of the year. Liv Morgan, Iyo Sky, the bell has rung, and here we go.
There are superstars, and then there are superstars. And guess which category Iyo fits into? Larger than life, unafraid of just going for it in the ring. Sky is everything you could possibly want in a competitor.
Sky has really redefined what it means to be a high flyer in WWE, and she's looking ready to do it again tonight.
But if there's one thing Liv Morgan loves, it's wreaking havoc. When Liv puts her body on the line, she doesn't care if something bad happens to her, as long as something worse happens to her opponent. Oof.
Take it down, took the legs right from under.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Boom!
Nicely done with the head scissors. Ow! Foot, meat back. Double stop. And Sky gives Del a ruthless blow with that attack.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this. Her shoulders are down. This could be it.
Kicks out at just one.
Not even a near fall there. Shows great wherewithal there.
When contending with Iyo Sky, the strategy seems obvious. Keep the genius of the Sky grounded. Am I right about that?
You are, but it's much easier said than done. Targeting Io's legs to take away her ability to climb the ropes, targeting her core to slow her down. These are all the right approach, but Iyo isn't just going to stand still and let you do it. It's a very tall task.
A little cockiness here from Iyo Sky.
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent. Now heading outside. Carefully measured knee drop.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back. Uh-oh, jawbreaker. Call it, Dennis.
Planted face first.
And Sky felt the full force of that impact.
Morgan found the mark once again. Liv Morgan gaining the upper hand.
Impressive execution here. Finding ways to slow Iyo down and landing smart attacks to keep Sky grounded.
And she has an answer for Liv.
Momentum isn't completely out of Iyo's side just yet.
Now's a chance for trying to end this match here and now.
She breaks the count quick.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Did you Wow, what's it going to take?
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Man, knee strike. And Morgan saves herself.
Good attack. Here it is. The rest of the ball. Shoulders down. The referee goes into a pin. Oh, look at this. Reverses leverage. Counters. Cover. Beautiful. Might sneak one. Oh, that gets reversed. Look at the cover. Denied a 2 count there.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
And look at from a back suplex. To the arm.
And she anticipated what was coming.
She gets bounced into the corner. Up top. What a slap. What are they going to do up there?
Stratus fly, my goodness!
Iyo doing whatever she has to. She's ready to defy gravity itself if that's what it takes to win. Soaring.
Picture perfect moonsault.
Morgan is completely out of it.
Makes the cover. And they're still in this.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did.
Iyo clearly thought that would be it, guys. She has to be frustrated now.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
Tremendous German suplex.
Turns that away.
Iyo's shoulders are down. No, she kicks out.
She just won't stay down. Morgan with the arm into a hammerlock, steps through, look out.
Into an SOS. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
She is showing us something special here tonight. Twisting the body.
She can't possibly take any more.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon. Shot to the back.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Jumping complete shot.
Can Liv put things away here?
Looking for the pin. What a kick out. She's not done yet.
Iyo is dead set on not being overtaken in this matchup. Dead set on avoiding a pinfall.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
These competitors have been going deep into their arsenal all match, but have not found a way to end it at all.
Swings in momentum. Every push has been cut off. Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now. The cover. The cover. A kick out at 2.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Sets things up.
And things aren't about to get any better.
Take off. Codebreaker from the middle rope. Big move by Liv.
That's how you claim the spotlight for yourself.
What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Loving blow. A showcase of skill from Liv Morgan.
Iyo trying to withstand this surge.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Big counter by Sky.
Iyo managing to get some control back now.
Iyo could be turning her fortunes around.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Liv.
Morgan has to know she's in dangerous territory. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen. Into a German suplex.
She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. Crash and burn.
A bold decision to go high risk there, but it completely backfired.
Took devastating damage, and that's going to linger for the rest of this match.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Into the arm drag. Quick reversal. The running meteor. Returning to the ring now.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
There it is. Iyo Sky is your winner.
Here is your winner, Iyo Sky.
And they were not able to beat the ref's count. This one ends in a countout.
It would have been great to see a pinfall or submission win here. Quite a shame it ended by countout.
The genius, excuse me there, the genius of the Sky, Iyo Sky of Damage Control, picks up the victory over the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan to kick off the final Raw of the calendar year and defeating Liv Morgan via countout at that. And this matchup was times better than their lackluster championship match that they had at Roadblock end of the line just a couple nights prior. On to the next matchup. What a win for Iyo Sky, and what a way to kick off the final Raw of the calendar year. And our next matchup is main event Jey Uso versus Dirty Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day. And just our next matchup on Monday Night Raw. And it is next. We continue the action once more on Raw with just our next matchup. Here comes the current Money in the Bank holder, the men's Money in the Bank holder, and the current World Heavyweight Champion main event, Jey Uso.
242 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso's going to have his work cut out for him tonight, guys.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he brought his A game, Cole.
Main event Jey Uso is in the ring, and as you see right there is ready to go. And here comes the man he'll be facing in this next contest is the Judgment Day's very own Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds,
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
And before I forget, allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas.
You know, I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
Dirty Dominik Mysterio is in the ring. And here we go. Our next matchup on Raw. Main event, Jey Uso, Dirty Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Here we go, and the bell has rung.
Dominik Mysterio ready to face his challenger tonight.
As much as I despise the type of person Dominik has become, his evolution in the ring has been very evident. If only he could use those abilities for good instead of whatever this is.
What this is a man breaking away from the shackles of his family. A man bending the cage his absent father tried to hold him in. Any Dom haters are just trying to suppress his freedom.
All I see is bad attitude and an ungrateful juvenile.
But this is the man they call main event Jey Uso, and for good reason. We're about to see Jey steal the show in a way only he can.
Years of show stealing in the tag division cemented Jey's legacy. But we've learned over time that Jey just might be even more dangerous all by himself.
Oh man, what a hurricane run.
Jey quickly moves.
Lands the crossbody. What a way to get out of that. Shoulders, hold it, oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. And a kick out.
He just powered out there, Cole.
All tied up now.
Ooh, a little shove.
So, Corey, how do you contend with a dirtbag like Dominik Mysterio in the ring? Because for all his faults, he does have the in-ring skills to keep him one step ahead.
Faint praise, Cole, but I'll say, like father, like son. It's all about grounding Dom. Take Dom's legs out from under.
Hoping to end it here. It kicks out at 2.
That would have been absolutely shocking to end the match this early. Ooh. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Ooh, toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
And now these two just pulling the hell out of each other.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Dominik Mysterio has his man where he needs him.
619, better than Daddy ever did.
There's that innate Jey with the cover. This might do it. He's able to beat a 2 count.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out on.
He finds a counter for Jey.
These two are finding an answer for everything. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Jey Uso is willing to pull out all the stops here, whatever it takes.
Super kick on the money.
That was a strong kick.
Bang!
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
This could do it for the win. And he fights it off.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Swinging! This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. Kicks out before the 2 count.
He's still got more left in the tank.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. From the top.
Dominik Mysterio! Frog splash!
Will Dominik make it pay off?
2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
Insulting.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Producing a trampling. Momentum has completely shifted to Dominik.
All of Jey's arsenal is being restricted.
Middle rope, missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
There it is, reversal.
And that might be the start of the momentum spear. Dominik in crisis mode. And then quickly the cover.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
There was almost all over, almost a 3 count. Yeah, talk about a close call.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely thought he had that one in the bag.
That was vicious. Will Jey end this?
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. He did it! He did it!
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso!
A disappointing result for Dominik as he's on the losing end of this one.
Dirty Dom beside himself now. He can't even fathom how he didn't pull out the W here.
Maybe this loss will finally snap some sense back into Dominik. But I wouldn't bet on it.
Main event, Jey Uso picks up the victory over the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominik Mysterio in one-on-one action in just our next matchup right here on Monday Night Raw. And congrats to Jey Uso on this victory. And on to our next matchup on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Hiroshima, Japan, Akira Yuri.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever. Also, guys, I would say that competing on Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak for what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast to be here at ringside on such a special evening.
Here comes something unholy.
The devilish Alba Fire.
And her opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba
Alba Fire is a woman who delights in causing pain.
Yeah, Fire has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality.
She is cruel in the best way possible. Alba has bewitching power in the ring.
It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fire. And guys, I hope Santa was good to you this morning.
Oh, he's always good to me, Cole. Though I'm pretty sure Saxton ended up with coal in his stocking.
And this is a woman that
we are actually going to quit the match and actually simulate it. Akira Yuri versus Alba Fire in women's division action, one-on-one. Who will get the win in this matchup? Will it be Akira Yuri or Alba Fire? And the winner is Akira Yuri. It is now time for our actual next matchup, which is women's tag team action. Asuka Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, representing Damage CTRL, taking on Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, representing Damage CTRL, taking on Katana Chance and Kayden Carter in women's tag team action. And it is next on Monday Night Raw.
This industry would look like without it.
We continue the action once again on Monday Night Raw. It is time for some women's tag team action. Here comes the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and representing Damage CTRL as well.
In control.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors are somehow both laid back and intimidating as they head to the ring.
But once the bell rings, Asuka and Kairi are both about as vicious as they come.
Also, guys, I would say that competing on Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak for what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast to be here at ringside on such a special evening.
The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, are in the ring. And here comes the team they'll be facing in this women's tag team matchup right here and now. Katana Chance and Kayden Carter.
And the opponents, the team up, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter.
Somehow their energy's already turned up to 11.
And before we go any further, I'd like to extend a very Merry Christmas to our WWE Universe watching at home.
Oh, I echo those sentiments, Michael. And I hope that Santa was good to everybody out there. Even you, Corey.
I hope he brings you coal, Byron.
And here we go. Women's tag team action on Raw. The Kabuki Warriors, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. The bell
Katana
has
Chance
run
Kayden
and it is underway.
Superstars who refuse to let their diminutive stature define them. In fact, they even consider their size an asset.
Yet, for as small as they are, they more than make up for that with their athleticism and unorthodox offensive style. Chance and Carter's in-ring dynamic really is unmatched. They can do things in the ring we've never even seen before.
You can't argue their credentials, but don't overlook the team they're squaring off against. They've done their homework. They're coming into this fight as prepared as you can be.
And that can be a difference maker, Corey. You can be a great team, but if your opponent has you scouted, you can become very vulnerable. And now placed in the corner.
Oh, what a kick! Double axe handle.
This competitor has such a deep arsenal. We're about to see more.
A quick finish. Can she do it? And fins off the pinfall.
And her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win. Amazing agility, slingshot senton.
Tag is made. Look at the momentum.
Boom, decapitating clothesline in the corner.
It wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Wow, elbow!
The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
And that unique style of Carter's paid off.
Placing her in the corner. Oh, final cut. Asuka gets tagged in.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
And Kayden was scouted there.
Trading counters here.
Caught that and reversed it. Tag.
Boom! Ouch! When you see a unit as alive as they are, it's really incredible.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
And she breaks free before a 1 count.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Oh.
Legs caught. Caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Trying a springboard. Didn't work out. Can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT. Face plant.
Launching himself from the ropes.
This could do it.
2 count. Fends off the 3 count.
No celebrations yet. Propped up in the corner.
And she reversed it. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Black Widow.
Locked in tight. On the
Almost a miraculous escape. And a side slam.
to a revolving door of forearms.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Put together there. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now. Barely reaches her partner in time.
And right into the pin. Uh-oh. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming. She turns that attack away.
Oh, a drop kick.
On the mark. Punishing stretch. Set hard into the corner.
Tag is made. Look at the momentum. Oh, God, what a clothesline. Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. And Asuka's opposition not looking overwhelmed by her there.
Kayden put a hurting on her with that one.
Cover. We have the cover.
2 count. Barely kicks out.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Time for her to go home.
No, wait a minute.
And she's able to stop the count early.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Tag. Go numb.
Setting the sights on the leg with that.
Counter from Carter.
Victory roll pinning combination. Rolls through super kick. Each competitor wants to prove that they are the toughest woman walking God's green earth.
I cannot believe the punishment these superstars are inflicting on one another.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Here's a tag. Setting up for something.
Off the top rope, what a double team. Wow.
Kairi felt that coming.
Lands face first.
Got the leg and drops an elbow.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
That game just under the wire.
She gets put in the corner. Oh, Sane fell right into that one.
That's a forearm that'll floor you. Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Super kick. We have to be nearing the... Oh, love out of nowhere. She kicks out with force.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Uh-oh. She could be setting up for a submission here.
Expertly applied triangles. This is agonizing. It doesn't take long to snap a joint or a ligament.
See it taps out.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
An emphatic victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this duo.
The party's over and their music isn't playing. Chance and Carter just not able to get it done tonight.
Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, representing Damage CTRL, pick up the victory in women's tag team action over Katana Chance and Kayden Carter on Monday Night Raw, as we continue the action on the Monday Night Raw brand. More action on Monday Night Raw. The Reign General Gunther versus the Second City Saint, the Straight Edge Superstar CM Punk, and this is a special guest referee match. And the special ref is Gunther's right-hand man of Imperium, Louis Kaiser, who gets the victory in this matchup. Will it be Gunther or will it be CM Punk? And the winner is CM Punk, who gets the win. Scarlett versus Rhea Ripley in women's division action also. And Rhea Ripley gets the win over Scarlett of the Final Testament. It is now time for some more Monday Night Raw action. Once again, as Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, takes on the man once known as the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, on Monday Night Raw. And it is next. We continue the action once more on Raw, and here comes the Scottish Warrior and the always focused and determined Drew McIntyre.
From chosen one to number one.
A man who has slain every competitor on his way to reach the mountaintop in WWE.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
There is no getting between Drew McIntyre and his goals. Whether the WWE Universe supports him or not, Drew will stay on the top of the food chain in WWE. Drew McIntyre has an unparalleled focus, refuses to let the outside noise get to him,
Which only makes him even more dangerous.
Drew McIntyre is in the ring, has made his entrance, and here comes the man he'll be facing in this contest. The man once known as the underdog from the underground, and the man with the never say die attitude, Sami Zayn.
Listen to the energy in here for Sami Zayn.
Sami never gives less than 100% in the ring. Also, guys, I would say that competing on Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak for what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast to be here at ringside on such a special evening.
Sami Zayn is in the ring, has made his entrance, and here we go. One-on-one action on Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn. The bell has rung, and here we go.
Looks to pick up another win here tonight.
Drew McIntyre hits hard, and he will not stop until his arm is raised in victory. Heck, Drew might not even stop after the match is over. It all depends what kind of mood he's in.
I think Drew is in a perpetual bad mood at this point, Byron, which only makes him more dangerous.
And in the opposite corner, we've got Sami Zayn.
From bell to bell, he's fighting with everything he has, no matter the situation. It's really hard to match Sami's energy and dedication in the ring.
Well, timely counter by Zayn.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Man. Oh, 12 line.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Oh, my God, a DDT! Spiked them.
Oh, my goodness! Into the powerbomb.
Sami's scheme sure helping him out there.
Yeah, is Drew already bringing the fight there?
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? A back suplex right onto the apron. You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage.
They're slamming their face down. Oh, whipped right into the post.
WWE mainstay. There isn't much about Sami Zayn we haven't talked about. You have to think his opponent already has him figured out.
I don't think that's ever an issue for Sami. He's so adaptive in the ring that I don't think anyone can fully figure him out. Keeping his opponents on their toes is what makes Zayn a top contender. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Dodges out of the way.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, you kidding me? Back of his neck. Straight into the pin. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Not targeted the arm. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he flips that around.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Powerbomb. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
That unraveled on Zayn.
The big boot.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind his offense.
And that's it, and Sami Zayn is your winner.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
A big loss after that countout.
This match ending by countout is not satisfying to the WWE Universe. I think they may demand a rematch.
The underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, picks up the victory via countout over Drew McIntyre. on Monday Night Raw in a similar outcome to the opening match between Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky, where the latter also won said matchup via countout. And it is now time for our next matchup on Monday Night Raw. And it is time for the main event to close out the final Raw of the calendar year. And it is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. The Hall of Famer, the legendary Trish Stratus, takes on the current champion, Sane, the Pirate Princess, whom was in a tag team match with Asuka defeating the team of Katana, Chance, and Kayden Carter. So Sane is pulling double duty here on Raw. First, a women's tag team match, and now putting her women's IC championship on the line against a legendary Hall of Famer like Trish Stratus. And it is next on Monday Night Raw, Trish Kairi Women's IC Championship main event matchup on the final Raw of the calendar year.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
You heard it from ring announcer Alicia Taylor. It is main event time for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And here comes the challenger, a 7-time Women's Champion, and the legendary Trish Stratus.
First ever women's main event on Monday Night Raw.
Every woman in the locker room that watched that match when they were a kid should have 3 simple words from Ms. Stratus. Thank you, Trish.
And before we go any further, I'd like to extend a very Merry Christmas to our WWE Universe watching at home.
I echo those sentiments, Michael. And I hope that Santa was good to everybody out there. Even you, Corey.
I hope he brings you coal, Byron.
Trish is in the ring. The Hall of Famer is ready to go. And here comes the woman she'll be facing in the main event for the women's IC title. And here comes the current champion, the Pirate Princess, Sane. And she has her treasure chest with her treasure, and the treasure being her women's IC championship.
Coming to the United States to compete in the Mae Young Classic, won the inaugural event with a win over Shayna Baszler, and now finds herself right in the mix.
Such a captivating entrance alone to watch. Not to mention when Sane actually competes in the ring.
Blimey! All she needs is a parrot. I'm a big fan of what Sane brings to sports entertainment. Thanks, Corey. I cannot wait to see what Sane brings to the table here tonight. Very charismatic young lady.
And before I forget, allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas.
You know, I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
Sane holding up her women's Intercontinental Championship and possibly for the last time. And Kairi's in the ring. And that right there is all about, for those two women, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. As you see, folks, on your screens, it's time for the in-ring introductions for this matchup.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. And her opponent from Yamaguchi, Japan, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kairi Sane.
Who's going to walk out of the building tonight as the Women's Intercontinental Champion?
Kairi Sane gives her belt to referee Charles Robinson, possibly for the last time, as this women's IC title main event matchup is underway. Trish, the challenger, Kairi, the current champion. The bell has rung and it is underway.
Well, the men's Intercontinental Championship has often been viewed as the workhorse title, and this one's also earning that same reputation.
For the women's division this deep, that's not at all surprising, Corey.
Able to get out of it and ground things with a headlock.
And regains position with the head scissors now.
Boom, what impact. Oh, man.
Didn't need that eyebrow anyway. He managed to avoid that offense.
Good takedown, showing the fundamentals there.
Effective dodge there.
Hold on. It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten a championship tonight.
From behind, a runner roll takedown. Bridges back. This could do it.
Quick kick out from her there.
Too early for that pin attempt. Locks up.
Shoving them away. The counter on Trish.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Strong shove there.
Down with a face buster.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Corey, any insights into how to get the better of Kairi Sane?
Kairi Sane is as gifted a professional wrestler as they come, Cole, but I don't know how gifted she is when things are just a straight-up fight, a down and dirty brawl. Turn this match into that, and Kairi Sane might just be out of her depth.
Oh, Kairi Sane walking the plank, turning the tables. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Wrapping the arm over that top rope, punishing their opponent.
The champ put a lot of strain on their opponent's arm there.
Reversal from Trish Stratus.
Trish managing to get some control back now.
Could be what Trish needed to ignite a rally.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Textbook scoop slam.
Sane has brought this match to her favor. Trish needs to reassess her strategy.
And this is just next level brutality. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Wicked shot. Neck breaker. Into the pin. Title on the line. Oh. And Trish gets countered.
Every counter being answered with another.
And enters back into the ring.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before 2.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Oh, is that a spear? Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain? And Trish continues to fight. She's still as determined as ever.
Kairi saving a little power display.
Ooh, nice Alabama slam.
The title up for grabs. The champ has no problem displaying all their power.
A string of counters.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects. Ooh, one step ahead there. Right on point.
She's got something in mind here.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Oh, what a drop kick.
The champ's slowing down some now.
And there's growing vitriol behind every one of Trish's attacks.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back. A quick reversal from her.
Stratus able to avoid contact.
And Sane able to counter. Kairi gets that set.
Got the arm trap. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
And the ref can't even start the count.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Calculating the next move here.
Right to the throat. Ooh. He gets around the attack.
Across the ring with a bulldog.
Stratus showing here that she can still impress, still be at the top of her game when the time is right.
Trish Stratus all set up for a special delivery.
Stratus faction.
Can the champ recover from that?
Cover.
And now Trish Stratus' championship can do all the talking.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Trish Stratus.
You can just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.
What a stunning moment. These superstars gave everything they had, but the new champ wanted it just a little bit more.
The legendary Hall of Famer Trish Stratus becomes the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion for the first time in her legendary Hall of Fame career, after defeating the now former champion Kairi Sane to not only close out this week's Monday Night Raw main event, but to close out the final Monday Night Raw of the calendar year as a whole. Congrats to Trish on becoming the new Women's IC Champion, as we are on the road to the Royal Rumble, which is 2 months away, streaming live on YouTube IRL in January 2K26 at the end of that very month. And before that, we will be live streaming the first Monday Night Raw of the new year with the Day 1 edition of Monday Night Raw taking place in January on the first Monday of 2K26. And you don't want to miss that edition of Monday Night Raw when we live stream it within Universe mode. And with that being said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed all the action you've seen, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And as always, and until then, signing out.